What's going on? Salute to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A.S.I.T.I.O.N official, no negotiation needed, period. You already know. I came on here, man, I just left the house of the Lord and I was praying for a lot of you. And, we getting closer and closer to the T-Mobile massacre. I'm still out here praying. I'm being a community activist out here on the YTC. But first of all, let's get to what actually went down. You know what I'm saying? I got them butt nakeds up here. Now, Loma went up there and stopped Kambozo. I mean, should we be overjoyed that they're going to start boosting Loma back up? Loma's the golden child, y'all. Lomachenko has always been a golden child, no matter how his performance goes. We knew that they was going to find another reason to try to put him on the pound-for-pound list, even though he's been competing at 135 forever and a day. And look, don't you casual boxing fans get on here and say, well, W says just because you got on some clears don't mean you're studious about this boxing. Because you don't know shit about the sport. And if I was dumb enough to believe it, I would agree with you. But I'm just up here thinking to myself, so Kambozo made it through with Teofimo Lopez. T.O. couldn't stop him. He got the belts. Devin fought him. Devin beat him, but never really dropped him, beat him up or stopped him. Then Devin, with the belts, goes in there and fight Lomachenko. He goes to a decision. You know what I'm saying? Because check this out. Check this out now. Kambozo went the distance with Devin Haney. Devin Haney went the distance with Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? In a close one. Then you have Kambozo, who's trying to convince anybody and everybody and their mama that he is the goods. You know what I'm saying? That he is the goods still after Devin Haney defeated him. He still was trying to convince everybody, I'm legit. I'm still the goods. Just because I couldn't go over there in my hometown once again and pick up the W, Australia be picking up L's. Them kangaroos should be kicking y'all all up in your head. And I know I'm getting a little bit off topic, but goddamn it, Andrew Maloney, don't have your wife in the ring no more. And she's been with you for quite some time. That was your fourth defeat. And she's up there acting like you was 70-0. Tell her to stay down outside the apron. Because her sitting up there in front of the cameras, don't nobody want to see that shocked look. You lost the fight. And then you're going to say, I'm retired from boxing and F it and all that. Listen, you had ample amount of opportunities in life. You even have another human being to look like you there, Andrew. And that's your brother Jason. God damn it. The only thing that your parents didn't name him Andy and you Andrew. And that would have been, you know what I'm saying? But, y'all Maloney brothers had ample amount of times to go to the top of the pinnacle. I didn't think you did enough last night. So I'm getting back to the task at hand. Lomachenko goes in here and fight the former unified champion for the vacant IBF title, for which Lomachenko, all he had to do when he was the unified champion before y'all, all he had to do was fight Richard Comey. But he had to let Teofimo Lopez redirect, drop in, get the belt in the second round, and then go in there and beat him for the undisputed. You had the opportunity, Loma. I bet this was bittersweet for you. Because you think back to yourself, Lomachenko, you say, damn, it was so close. It was right there in my grasp. And I chose not to fight the first half and then let Teofimo take the fight. In the 12th round. And then you end up losing. And the wild part about it, all you had to do was keep the freaking WBC belt. All you had to do was keep the WBC belt and show them that you was high tech. That was your name when you have a your name wasn't low tech. Your name was high tech. And look, come on, man. The IBF title was right there in your grasp, Shawty. It was right there in your grasp. You could have been not crying to your son, say, son, I failed you. I was so close to that undisputed. I failed you. And then now you get the IBF title years later, in which you could have got it back then if you just didn't want to be a prima donna. And you want to say, hey, excuse me, sir. I heard something about this franchise belt. You saying that I don't have to face my mandatories and all that. I kind of like that. So you're saying I can still be undisputed if I go over there and beat Teofimo Lopez for the IBF title? Yeah, in the franchise area though. You know what I'm saying? You sure, Mauricio? Yes, I'm sure. I will not lie to you, my son. I'm sure. I mean, it was bittersweet last night because Lomachenko finally got the belt that could have just consummated all his freaking worries. He could have been undisputed. But he just wanted to take a different route, y'all. I know it's mostly males on here, but the females on here, if you have kids, happy Mother's Day to y'all. I wish y'all nothing but the best. I wish y'all nothing but family, love, prosperity. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here being a freaking parent this day and time. It's tough out here being a mother. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. Any way you look at it, it's just tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough both ways. You look at it. It's tough. You know what crazy part about it? I'm actually over here in a spot that used to be the hood. Consider the hood a little bit. But man, they have moved into this boy. They have moved in. God damn. I never would have thought I'd see every nationality walking through this mug, man. Not when I was growing up. You'd be walking through here if your car had a flat tire and you was lost. Shit. But anyway, shout out to Mountain King Boxing, MKB in the building, man. Shout out to MKB in the building with the $2 lighting up the tree of life for WCS. I appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for the support always, bro. $2 on deck in the super chat. I see I got some strays over here. You know what I'm saying? It's Sunday. I'm not gonna really give you the work because I'm not at home. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike. I see you in the building. It's the Big Blunts and Boxing. Shout out to Big Blunts and Boxing. Salute to you, Blunts. Carlos is on deck. Salute. See you in the building, Mike. Hey, somebody get that. Hey, appreciate you, MKB. See, one thing I know, hey, Monte King Boxing, he's quick on the trigger. I'm glad it's for a good purpose this time, dog. You give Monte King a rich, you might as well consider that Thor's hammer, goddammit. But Lomachenko, all you had to do is just take your time and go get that belt back in the day, and you would have had undisputed already. You wouldn't have to wait till Devin Haney, vacate these belts and you go out there and fight a former unified undisputed champion in Kambozo that got the prize before you, Lomachenko, and has done absolutely minimal at the end of the day. He's done extremely less than what you've ever done, and you had to fight him. He's already been to the mountaintop. He beat T.I.O.N. He's been to the mountaintop. He was on. That's why he's driving a Ferrari on the damn all access shit. He's driving Ferrari. That was supposed to be your money, Loma. But you finally did it, man. You back where you was before, square one, man. 3-division champion. You add another chip to you. I mean, who you gonna fight now, Devin? Because that's the person who beat Kambozo. So you look. You end up fighting Masayoshi Nakatani and Richard Comey. Those common opponents of Teofimo Lopez. So now you fight Kambozo, who's a common opponent of Teofimo Lopez, right? And Devin Haney. So you haven't really fought Devin Haney yet. So I'm guessing that's going to be next for you, shawty. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be next for you, a common opponent, right? Right? Unless you're going to... It ain't too many pickings. I don't know if you want that Shakur Stevenson on your resume. He's still looking for common opponents. But all I'm saying is, you know, you like trying to fight common opponents just to say, okay, I'm cleaning out the vision. And then you mentioned that you're getting old and stuff like that. I don't know what you're trying to do. If you're trying to unify the vision, you should go over there and try to scoop up that WBC title with Shakur Stevenson. That's what I'll suggest. But shout out to all the women, the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. No doubt about it. Happy Mother's Day. Wish y'all nothing but the best. Hey, check this out. Somebody says Devin is not moving back down. No shit. No shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for Lomachenko to challenge himself like everybody else has done and go up there and fight a middleweight, a super middleweight fighter, goddammit. You know? Challenge yourself, dog. You know what I'm saying? If Loma want to go for that rematch and right the wrong. You know what I'm saying? And right the wrong. Just go up there and fight Devin Haney again and right the wrong, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do, Loma. You had a close one. You look, Devin Haney beat freaking Kambozo, scooped up the titles, defending them against you. You lost Lomachenko, but you beat the guy who beat Teofimo Lopez, and you lost to Teofimo Lopez. Lopez is at 40, just like Devin, but I think, real talk, when it comes down to the heart of hearts, you know, you really want to run that close one back. You really want to run that close one back, Devin. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. We have the WBC title. You know, Shakur Stevenson. We have the WBA, Tank Davis. You have a selection. I think you're going to have the dilemma on your hands, man. You got some choices to make. I'm gonna tell whoever. Shout out to 64 in the building, man. He said Loma and Shakur Stevenson would be a chess match. I really can't put up resistance. I really can't reject what you just said, because I think it's some truth to it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna be like Edwin De Los Santos the way you think, unless Lomachenko begin to get lit up. That's when Loma is gonna be like, he's gonna become no mas Chinko. For real. He's gonna be like, no, things are changing. These young fighters are strong. You know, Loma have to understand, he put in a lot of miles over there in the Olympics, and he came over here and he had a mediocre rise. Yeah, he's a 3-division champion, but he's never been undisputed. All the only thing you had to do was one freaking title away from being undisputed. One. And you chose to take the freaking franchise belt and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You decide to become the franchisee and then go fight Teofimo Lopez. I get it. But then you come in there with a bad game plan. I get it. And then turn around. What happened? You say your shoulder was hurt. Man, you're the golden child of boxing, bro. You had every opportunity. Now you're sitting with a title. You're an IBF champion, and you have I think much more of a difficult task on your hands to attempt to unify at your age, Loma, with the miles on your body than you did before. Tank was there already. But Tank was the WBA regular titleist. You feel me? Now he's the WBA super. So at the end of the day, you either got Shakur or Tank. What smoke you want first? Because in order for you to become unified, you're going to have to pull off something. You're going to have to pull off an MF and miracle, bro. Real talk. People keep calling for Tank Inouye. Listen, Neary just floored Inouye, right? And they're 122. You want Inouye to move up to 135? Think about what you're asking. Because we want Tank to have full credit. You want 126, 130, and 135. Tank goes in there and stops Inouye. What are you gonna say? Oh, that was just too many divisions. He's usually a minimum weight fighter. Look, they're not even gonna put him in what he actually started off with. Fuck flyweight. He's a minimum weight fighter. He came up 3 weight classes. Seriously, they're not gonna give Tank any credit for Inouye. So please stop wasting your characters. Stop wasting your phonetic education. Just type it in the fucking chat. Talking about Inouye Tank. Tank will knock Inouye clean the fuck out. Inouye, little goddamn small ass going up there to fight Tank. Man, come on now. He gonna come in there all bulked up and shredded. Oh my God, Inouye. He'll be the first one to beat Tank. Tank will knock, aka El Chin Checker will knock Inouye out. Tank will beat the taco rice out of Inouye. Tank will beat the yakisoba out of Inouye. Look, this is what I think Loma's gonna do. All he's gonna do is hang around, man. There's no way he can unify the 35-pound. Hell no. It ain't no way. Man, why these motherfuckers just... Tank will destroy. El Chin Checker, he'll destroy Inouye. Yeah, he'll overwhelm him, all right. If he throw a hornet's nest in the ring before he gets in there. If he let the hornet sting Tank enough, the Tank is on both knees, on belly down, screaming for help. Yeah, if he can do that, then we talking about WWE wrestling where the referee can come in and goddamn Inouye roll him over and pin him. That's the only way he gonna overwhelm him. Inouye is, man, please. We just seen Inouye show us that he's half ballerina. The only other fighter I seen do a pirouette like that was freaking Jerron Ennis. And he wasn't hurt. He just missed a shot. But Neary caught Inouye, spent him around. It's getting close to the Olympics too. I was about, goddamn, Inouye should think about going to the Olympic goddamn ice skating team and represent Japan. Real talk. If he can spin around on the canvas like that, try out for a damn Red Bull dance competition or something. He can dance. Bring in breaking, you know what I'm saying? They still breaking, it's different. But he was spinning all on the mat. I was like, cool. Once again, I'm just gonna let these dumb questions go. I'm not gonna entertain them, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all trolling. But I'm gonna let it go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all asking questions that's not, educational for boxing in my chat. I got the hottest chat in the game. So if you're asking me questions, and I'm entertaining one or two of them to see where your direction at, and they're stupid, I'm not. I'm done. But Lomachenko got the belt that he should have got. before T.O. And T.O. should have fought Lomachenko for all the titles. That's how that should have worked out, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it, and he paid the ultimate price, man. And then he went up there and fought Devin Haney for the undisputed every belt you could get. And he sat over there crying because he promised his son. He wanted to do it for his son. Now he's a champion in a division where there's no way that he's unifying that division. He ain't beating Tank. He's not beating Shakur Stevenson. And he's not beating whoever is at the WBO over there. It ain't happening. See, Lomachenko, he should understand that it might be good for him just to have about two more fights. Just stay busy opponents or retire. Because he don't want to promise his son undisputed, but yet his son end up getting memes all over online, him sleeping. And Loma old. Loma may not get back up like everybody else. That may be his last fight. But people, it's been a pleasure. I will get back with y'all. We'll be back on a little later. Once again, salute and happy Mother's Day. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves. I'm out. Peace. Salute to the hottest chat in the MF and game.